I'm doing a style study. This is my second time doing the voiceover for this because I hate myself. Anyway, uh, is there going to be a third time doing the audio? Anyway, shut up. All right, I'm doing a style study of an artist. I need to start writing notes. This is already off to a great start. I'm doing a style study of an artist. I was reading a book that they'd illustrated. I did not like the book, but I did like the illustrations. So I looked them up on Instagrams, and I found them, and I'm going to put a photo of their Instagram. Anyway, so I'm doing a style study. How I do my style studies is I take a art of the artist that I am interested in, like, replicating, and I'm trying to get the art as close to the original as I can. So I do that, and then later on I will go and take, the things that I've learned from the style study and try and put them into an original piece. I have already started doing that in my own life as of recording this. That's not important for anyone to know, but now you know. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to be doing this, but I am, and I'm pushing through. Let's do it. Anyway, I find it really interesting in style studies. The styles that I find myself drawn to are very 2D and like almost flat, and they don't have a lot of rendering to them, and they've got really strong line work and shape language, whereas I don't feel like that's something that my art has. I go very heavy on the rendering, kind of to make up for the other areas that it's maybe lacking in, and also just, I like to render things and I don't usually like to line art as much, etc, etc. But yeah, it's just the kind of art that I find myself drawn to, and it's something that I'd like to be able to replicate more easily in my own pieces, a flatter art style with kind of simpler rendering. It made it it wasn't easy to do, but it was, I'd say, less time consuming, even though I generally find style studies do take, they're kind of a bit intensive because you're not using your own kind of muscle memory. You're really trying to replicate what this other artist is doing, even though it feels like unfamiliar to you. I also really enjoyed this because it almost, with the little lines that I was doing for the wolf's furs, it almost felt a little bit like therapeutic with all the little lines and the little boop-a-da-boos. I'm so tired. I dropped 2 cans of beans on my foot, and within like 30 minutes it bruised. And I'm going to have a bruise tomorrow. This week's been really hard. Anyway, I'm depressed. I didn't do the mountain things that you can see in this artist, like in the corner there. I'm pointing, but you can't see what I'm talking about. I also went back and added like a kind of a filter over it. It's like a paper effect thing over it, because I think that's what the other artist has done to kind of replicate the effect that they had on their piece. Yeah, that's the tea. That's the story. I feel like I did say all the things that I needed to say, and probably things that I didn't need to say.